So guys, we're gonna start with the grand final now. Aqlx gets 10 points. And then we have Complex who's getting 6 points. Because they're coming from the winner bracket. So you guys just joined in time for the grand final. Good luck to the players. We have Complex, as I said, as well as Aqlx from the winner bracket. And then Tomix and also Astronaut from the loser bracket who have qualified. The Benelux Cup coming to an end. The top 2 is winning trophies. Yeah, the first one is winning a trophy. The second one is winning a physical trophy as well. So good luck to the players. We're gonna start with the map Wederkerigkeit, which is not an easy map. You have to get the gear at the start by opening up your steering. And also, just any mistake at the start, or in general a mistake, really stacks up. For example, if you make a mistake on this transition, you're kind of dead. You have to respawn. If you make a mistake beforehand, you cannot make that jump. And also this jump, you really have to get yourself some good lines across on this map. So good luck to the players. Let's see who takes it home. Let's see who gets first and second and can say that they have won the Benelux Cup or got second or third. But already going into the grand final is a huge accomplishment for the players. Let's say like that. So good luck to all of them. Point limit is now 130. But of course also Complex and Aqlx entering this match with some bonus points. And I will quickly run another set of ads. Or like another ad before we're gonna go live. When can I do it again? I recently ran an ad. Fuck. Nope, I cannot. I can just not do that now. Because I want to avoid pre-rolled ads. But right now it's not possible. So I'm just gonna do it in the map swap. And see you later, Lux. Alright. Let's go. So rules are quite simple. We play in Cup mode. Cup mode means that players collect points throughout the course of the match. First gets 10 points, second gets 6, third 4, and last position 3 points. And we play to the point of 130. So once a player has reached the 130 point threshold, they activate the finest mode. And then they have to win one more round in order to get either first or second. Because those positions will be rewarded with the trophies. And let's go into the first round. Who gets the gear? Complex gets it. Also Aqlx gets it quite nicely. Then we have Tomix a bit behind, but Complex with a better transition compared to Tomix, who has made a small mistake. So he's a bit behind. And now we have also Astronaut, who is not having the best start. I mean, he's not too far behind, but mistakes really stack up here tremendously. But Astro with a great approach. No slide section from Astronaut. So we have a top 2 lead for the Netherlands. Actually, fun fact, I think every match that I've casted, we had 2 Dutch players and 2 Belgian players in there. So that is quite the coincidence. But right now, a top 2 lead for the Netherlands. Tomix and Aqlx are on 3rd and 4th. And also Tomix now making that mistake. So Complex and Astronaut will take home the round win. Astronaut with a snipe at the ending. A 54.832. And Astronaut with a great ending. Clocking in the first 10-pointer. But of course, because Complex has received those 6 bonus points, he is still ahead. And Astronaut now with 10 points. Great ending though. Very nice ending from Astronaut. Very nice ending. Now Aqlx and Tomix didn't gather up momentum from that start, from that first round. And they are in 3rd and 4th again. Yeah. So good start for the Netherlands. And Astronaut is again pushing it against Complex here. Complex, however, leading. Astronaut with a bit better approach though in this sector. But it is not enough to come close. Also Complex with a great exit of the turn. But Astronaut coming close again. A good ending from Astronaut. Astronaut looks absolutely cracked on this map. And he wins yet another round. A 54.687. Astronaut performing when it matters. Jazzo unfortunately has choked in that previous match. And that's why we have Tomix in this one. So it could have been Jafsa who could have qualified into this one. But it wasn't quite enough for him because he has made 2 mistakes in the round where it mattered the most. So now Astronaut leads the race, 20 points. Very nice seeing that. Good performance thus far from the Dutch player. Tomix has made another mistake. Aqlx with a beautiful low jump, getting a good apex there as well. Astronaut with the best, not with the best amount of speed. And Aqlx pushing here for that first place. However, Complex still ahead of him. And also Aqlx here. That's what I mean. You make one small mistake. Look how much that stacks up. Aqlx just with one misjudge. And he is down by 0.4 of a second. Let's see. Can Astro snipe Complex again? Look at this speed from Astronaut again. You have to be kidding me. Astronaut with way more speed again. And Astronaut might snipe it again. Not this time. It is not enough. But definitely a great round again. Aqlx would have also been in the mix, but he unfortunately has made that mistake. So Complex now winning the round and going into the lead again. 28 and 26 points for the Dutch players. Then we have Aqlx on 3rd and Tomix on 4th place. Right now only 10 points for him, and we see another mistake, but this time it is not Tomix, it was Complex. And he's already 1 second behind, as Aqlx didn't get the best dirt apex on this one. Astronaut with that is leading the race. This is looking quite nice for the Dutch player. Again, as the start is probably the hardest section on this map. And then we have this part here as well. And of course, if you haven't quite figured it out, there's of course the ending as well, which can be quite hard to nail. And now we have Astronaut, Aqlx, and also Tomix in the top 3 battle. Aqlx with a great line. Astronaut, however, gets a better apex here. You see he's exiting way more to the right and thus having a better approach on that dirt section. And with that, having more speed, and he snipes it again. You are actually joking me. Because of that end line from Astronaut, he has won 3 rounds already on this map. Astronaut with another 10-pointer. Then we have Aqlx on 2nd, Tomix on 3rd, and Complex only getting himself 3 points. But now Astronaut has made that mistake on that last round on this map. We could maybe see this one as a decider. Maybe this could happen. But right now, Astronaut is so far behind that he will not have a saying in this one. 1.3 seconds behind. And Complex leads the race. And could go back into the lead. As Aqlx didn't really capitalize from his 10 bonus points that he has received from winning the winner bracket final. Okay, Complex wins this round, Aqlx gets 2nd, and Tomix on P number 3. So with that, the standings are as follows. We have Complex leading with 41 points, Astro 39 points on 2nd, Aqlx on 3rd, 33 points, thanks to his 10 bonus points that he has received from winning the winner bracket final, as I already said. And then there is Tomix on last with 18 points. So now Kronos by MNX and Kyle is the next map. Aqlx has the world record here, so expect a lot. Javzo on 2nd, but of course he has been eliminated, unfortunately. Complex on 4th. Then we see Astronaut on 8th, and Tomix on P number 9. So good luck. Very decisive map, I would say so. Not really a hard map, but you can push it a lot on this one. I can tell you that. So good luck, warm-up has ended. We have 5 more live rounds to go. And also Astronaut here with a 54.59, which is not a bad time in particular. Just behind Spam's PB, which is a 54.58. So the apex is quite hard to nail at the start. Also here you don't want to clip or touch and then still get yourself a good apex over that turn. Very important. You can also release there, but not too much, else you'll not make that jump. Here, hold your gear, get a smooth approach, not like Tomix did, else you're gonna lose your gear and this will just stack up because the left turn after that will also be super bad to drive. And you can see how much Astronaut is already leading with a great sector. Man, Astronaut really a surprise for me that he is playing out of his mind right now. I thought that he will have a chance, but not dominating the match like that together with Complex. I thought Aqlx and then maybe even Tomix would run the business here. But it is Astronaut winning this round with a 54.37! What a time is that? That is a very nice time. Astronaut performs when it matters. What a nice time from Astro. Complex on second, Aqlx on third, and Tomix on fourth. My god, dude, this Astronaut guy is cracked. Not only on RPG or even trial maps, but also on mix style. So Aqlx shows out how you do it, releasing accordingly. And with that, he leads the race. That's maybe because he has world record on this map, or that he has figured out to start the best. So Aqlx with a great start section, but also Astronaut not too far behind. 0.17 of a second. Complex on third. Make it P4 now because he has clipped that transition just a tiny bit, but it is sufficient for him of getting overtaken by Tomix and also making another mistake. Who will get second place though? Tomix with more speed, Astro with a good ending, and he will stay ahead. 2000, and what is that time? A 0.26 by Aqlx. That is exactly 0.10 away from world record. And the equivalent of third world record. What a time. What a nice time. From Aqlx. There you can see the level of this match is incredible. Astronaut now making that mistake, and Complex could go into the lead if he survives on that first position. Looking good. 0.25. Aqlx on second, Tomix on third. And of course, there's Astro, who's still on last. Complex with a great approach, but touches the wall! Makes that mistake, and he's out on that one. Aqlx now leading and will say thank you for the gifted 10 points. Tomix on second, staying ahead of Complex, and also Astronaut not making that mistake. So, not a good round here. And it is Aqlx taking it. $58, $57, $54 points. Only Tomix has fallen a bit behind. We had Tomix behind in the previous match as well. So maybe he can go for another comeback. Maybe. We have to find out though. But what a close round that is. We have Complex, however, making that mistake on the freewheel part. Astronaut is capitalizing for that, as well as Aqlx. And Tomix on his way to win his first round. And yes, he's doing so indeed. A 0.5. Astronaut on second, Aqlx on third. And then there's Complex on fourth. So Tomix now coming a bit closer. Still Astronaut leading, even extending his lead. Even though he has only quote-unquote gotten himself 6 points. Still good though. But usually the player behind you wins then. Or more likely. Whatever. Let's see who takes home the victory in this round. Axel, dude. Tomix, Aqlx, and Complex in the mix. Astronaut has fallen a bit behind, but it's not like that he's out yet. We have a great round in our hands. Very close round, but Astronaut now with the first mistake, also getting a penalty there. So being penalized in this section is very unfortunate. And with that, you are down and lose a lot of speed because you don't get that transition very smooth. Tomix and Aqlx behind Complex. The ending is left to be cleared. Complex makes it. Aqlx on second and then Tomix on third. But definitely a great round again. A 0.4 as a winning time is quite fast. Man, we had only good rounds. Except this one round where the winning time was a 55. But look at that. 67, 67 and 67 points for the top three. Oh, this will be a close match. I can already tell you that. We are halfway through. The point number is 130. And then they still have the finals mode left to be cleared. Oh man. What a match. What a great match that is, guys. Pabeloujean is the next map. Otak has the world record here. But of course, Otak is French. And that's why he's not eligible to participate in this tournament. But he's the only player who has beaten the 1 minute barrier. Astronaut was very strong on this map. But I think this map is all about knowing when to save, because this map is not easy. Especially this uphill here, which Astronaut did very nicely though. No, he's not gonna get it again. You wanna hold the gear and then also get a good approach over this section. It's so tight. But he has made it quite nicely. So, good luck to the players. One warm-up and now we're gonna go live with the actual match. So good luck. Let's see what the players can do. We have 5 rounds on this map and we have this transition. This one looks so easy, but it's definitely not that easy. I can tell you that. It is not an easy transition and Tomix has made that first mistake. You have to really get yourself a lot of no jumps and there are a lot of speed checks that you have to clear. This one in particular is quite hard, and then here you can see you have to squeeze your car just through that. And it is Aqlx with a gold tier dirt section going into the lead. Wow, that was very nicely executed. And this looks to be a low 1 minute time by Aqlx, who is not slowing down and wants to go into the lead. 3 players at 67 points and they're in the top 3 right now. Tomix losing ground. And Aqlx could take it here. And he will do so indeed, even though Complex is coming closer. He has saved it a bit or maybe misjudged his line at the end. And it is Complex getting second, as I said. And a 0.43 is enough. And that is definitely not a bad time. And with that, Aqlx leads for the first time, I think, in this race. Round number 2. Let's go with Tomix here. And see what he can do. What he can bring onto the track. Right now leading together with Complex. So close to the checkpoint. But clipping there. Making that mistake. But is lucky enough that his car will not slide out or flip out or anything like this. Just a small slide, but he didn't really lose a lot with that. And Tomix still alive, but he has made another mistake after that, so he drops down to P number 3. Complex and Aqlx with that in the lead. And where's Astronaut? Astronaut 5 seconds away. And this doesn't look good for Astro in this round. So it is Complex and Aqlx in first and second. But this time we have Complex winning with a 0.45 and even half a second, 0.6 ahead of Aqlx. And hello Schmidtchen. What's up? Hallo, hallo. Let's go into the next round. We have Complex having a great start into this one. And Aqlx is not too far behind. Oh my god, what is happening? Tim. Can we get some XTD in the chat? Oh man. Oh, we have a spectrum of XTD emotes in my chat. So let's go into the next round. We have Astronaut leading after falling behind tremendously in the previous 2 rounds. He's now up to have a saying here, but Tomix also there to maybe get himself a 10-pointer. But it is looking good that Astronaut will take it. Yes, he will do so indeed. 1 minute 0.56.1. And he indeed takes it. Tomix on second, Complex on third, and Aqlx gets 3 points in this third to last round. And thank you so much, Spam, for the raid. Guys, if you haven't followed Spam already, I'm not sure what you do wrong with your life. So go ahead and give Spam a follow. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the raid. You guys just joined in time. We have the finals of the Benelux Trackmania Cup, where the top 2 is running away with some trophies. So too bad that you haven't played it, Tim. But I think you had a lot of issues with COVID. I mean, I got my vaccine shot on Friday, and I was completely knocked out on Saturday and also on Friday, the night from Friday to Saturday. I hope that you're doing good again. But let's focus on this match. Point number is 130. And we have Complex, Aqlx, Astro, and Tomix who are fighting it out for the top 2 spots. Complex and Astronaut right now in first and second. Both of the Dutch players are looking quite strong though. But Astronaut was struggling a bit. But look at that good approach from Astro. I think Complex doesn't have the speed. And it is Astro sniping him. Complex still able to finish. And Complex had to flip into the ending, and with that only getting himself that 6 points. So Astro is saying, okay, you know what, I've messed up the first 2 rounds, but I win the next 2 regardless. So now he's leading again. 94 points for Astronaut. As I said, point limit is 130, so we still have a long way to go. And that was indeed a great round. Tomix, also in the loser bracket final, he was falling a bit behind, but he just needs the good maps to be on his side. And I think the next map will be a Tomix map. He needs to stay in the zone, but also gets a great start here, being so far ahead of the rest of the pack. 0.17 ahead of Aqlx, then Complex quarter of a second behind as well. But look at the uphill from Aqlx. What a crazy amount of speed has he accumulated. That was a wicked line, and he is indeed leading the round with that. Aqlx with a great section. The speed is just stacking up, and he's leading with 0.15 of a second, and he will eventually take home the 10-pointer here. Great approach as well. Tomix touching, still gets himself that 3rd position, but Complex will overtake him, and a 1 minute 0.34 is a great time to end this map as well. That was very nice. Very good time from Aqlx, despite him not having a good start though. So it was not him leading, but now Aqlx leading. It's a back and forth, 3 points between first and third. My god, what a great match, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we're on the wrong map. Chatting, wrong map. Think we still have to play the Exotica map, right? Or did we play that one? What map do we have to play? What map do we have to play? Yo, we get 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Yo, thank you so much, man. Wait, why are you gifting 5? Hello? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Man, monthly gift. Dude, that's so much, though. That's so much. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Did we have that? No, we didn't have this one. So that's the map from Exotica. It's called Vivacious. Thank you so much, man. Guys, check out exclamation mark skins. And I will also say something about the charity thing and stuff like that after the initial cup here. So we have the map by Exotica. A very unique map with 2 water parts in there. Where you don't want to slide it, because if you slide with watery tires, the slide of the car just gets uncontrollable. If you think about the Trackmania Grand League map that we've had. Yeah. This one on the edge. Was it on the edge? No, which one was that again? Dude, I always confuse the Trackmania Grand... Poolside. Thank you so much, Yoshi. Thank you so much. Poolside. I always confuse the map names. Poolside, you know? You had that part before the identity where you could have even either slide or went for a release or break before. And the slide is just so hard to control. And this is the map. Yeah? This is the map. The parts are here, this one, this part here, and then there's another watery part. So there's water underneath that. You can just hardly see it. And there's one other part that I haven't found in time. But Aqlx leads the race, or the match, with 100 points. Complex at 99 points and Astronaut at 97. Tomix is more than 30 points behind. Well, that was a part, right? It was a block further. Oh, okay, it was a block further. Okay. Then it was a block further. I'm sorry that I missed it out on a block. Chatting. Alright, but let's go on to the next one. Complex leading the race. Astro on second. And then there's Aqlx on 3rd position. So I was talking about this part there. So you get watery tires right here. And you can see it. Astro clipped the transition of the grass, and that's why he slid out. And the slide gets uncontrollable. So that's just the important part. This turn. And it is Complex who is winning this round. A 101.924. Aqlx on second. Astronaut still gets 3rd position. And Tomix on 4th. So Tomix not capitalizing from that mistake that Astro has done. Point him is 130. So we could see our first finalist on this particular map. Okay, not the best start from Astronaut, who has made a mistake. Another mistake. And also a fun fact on this map, only 4 players have beaten the author time in the official leaderboard. Javzo, Aqlx, Complex, and Scandir. And then we have Tomix and Astronaut being on P5 and 6. So they are not too far behind and not too far away of beating the author times themselves. So Complex on his way to maybe win another round and create some sort of gap between him and also Aqlx, who's only quote-unquote on that 3rd position right now. So 6 points of a discrepancy could be created only with this round. And Complex wins this one, a 102.02. We have seen a 101 before that, actually. I haven't seen the time there, but we have seen a faster time in the previous round. And Complex takes it up to 119 points. And with that, 9 points leading ahead of Aqlx. Into the next round we go. Let's see who takes it now. Because if Complex wins, he's not finalist just yet. He needs to win, or he needs to finish one more round. Of course, if he wins, he would deny some points towards the others. But Complex with a great comeback. Now, not really comeback, he was doing very nicely. It was Astronaut who was falling a bit behind in the last couple of rounds after being quite far ahead and having a good start into the match. Complex, of course, went into this one with 6 bonus points and Aqlx with 10 bonus points because both were coming from the winner bracket. Complex now bonking into the wall. Aqlx not making a mistake, surviving, also not getting the slide, and he will take home the next 10-pointer, but it was actually Complex being on a sick time, but it wasn't quite enough because he has made that mistake, and Aqlx wins this one with a 102.08, also a good time. Astronaut getting 6 points, also super important because with that he's up to 110 points and needs 2 more rounds, 2 more victory rounds to be finalist himself. Could happen, but he says it in the chat, you guys are too quick for me here. That's what she said. Well, I think he's just underestimating himself. But let's go into the next round. On the map by Nixotica. Aqlx with a good nose slide. You can actually touch the penalty sand a lot there because you want to nail the apex, or you want to get a very, very tight apex or late apex because you have the nose slide turn there as well. Aqlx leading and is also not on a bad time here. Astronaut on second. Then we have Complex on third. And Tomix down to P4 after making that mistake. So Astronaut will take another 6-pointer, but it will be Aqlx who will be in finalist mode because he has won that round beforehand and a 101.9. Another great time. And we have one more round, and it is Aqlx who is in finalist. Good luck to Aqlx. Can he take it in his first finalist attempt or not? 126 and 116 points for Complex and Astronaut respectively. They were leading the race in the first 2 maps, but then Aqlx excelled himself up into the lead, winning a lot of rounds, getting himself a consistent performance, and now he's the first finalist of the Benelux Trackmania Cup. The top 2 will go home with trophy prizes, no prize pool in this competition. Let's take a look. Will Aqlx take it here? He is leading the race. Good apex for him as well. Astronaut is also not too far behind, but look at the speed from Aqlx that he has accumulated over the section. And he is about to win it here. He's quarter of a second ahead. So let's follow him here. Let's follow him on his road to victory of winning the Benelux Trackmania Cup after being the first player qualifying to the Grand Final. He could also be the winner of this one. He's 0.2 ahead. But it is also Astronaut who's actually so far behind. So Aqlx will take it in his first finalist attempt. 102.078. And that's all she wrote. Aqlx wins it. What a great performance. Good closing out of the match, and Aqlx takes it. GG. Wow, good performance, man, from Aqlx. Or Alex, I would assume. But I think Aqlx is just a better pronunciation. Sounds a bit cooler, if you ask me. Great job. So Belgian player wins. We have Complex and Astronaut at 129 and 122 points. And we go to the first map again, which is Wederkerigkeit, which is a Dutch word. Yeah, guys, I did my research. I did my research. That is a Dutch word, and it means reciprocity. Boom. Yeah, and I also searched out the meaning of this word because it was literally the first time I was hearing that in English. It means when two or more things have something in common. In German, it means Gegenseitigkeit. Maybe some of the German know that word. I surely think you do. And that's the map that we gonna see as the decider. Not this one, I think. So admins are sleeping. Okay, we're not gonna go to the map. Hello? That's not the first map. Wait, do you see the map name? Yeah, it's not this. It should be the map that we should play as the first one. Yeah, guys, no. Wait, is it? How can we play 4 maps? Hey, wait a second. Did we play 4 maps? Dude, how can there be so many points already with 4 maps? I don't know. I'm so confused now. I just trusted Astro in this case. Whatever, we have this map. Let's hope that Complex wins now, but it doesn't really matter for him anyway, if he wins or not. So, you know, he's at 129 points. I thought that we already had 5 maps being played, but we didn't have them. Alright, let's go into the round and spectate that. That's a certified XDD moment, indeed. Well, but he was maybe a bit, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But now Complex is leading, so everything is fine. It's all fine. You know, Complex leads now. This is all good. But didn't we play this map already? Dude, I'm so confused. Dude, I'm so confused. Didn't we play this map already? This is the last map. I'm maybe because of the other match, yeah. Yeah, because of the other match, probably. I'm also confused now. Dude, I really contemplating. Was it the last? Nah, dude. Okay, I am just trusting you guys. Yeah, it has to be because of the other match. Because I also thought for a second like this. Because now we're gonna go into the next round. Complex can take it home. Or will it be Astronaut or Tomix? Complex can also go home with a trophy here. The second position. Also wins a trophy. Better than a small cash prize in my opinion. Astronaut with a mistake. He's down. And it will be Complex taking home the second place. There's not too much that he can miss out on the ending. And Complex is the vice Benelux champion. Too bad to see not all of the large names showing up, but I think it was also caused by the timing of the tournament and also other interests. So Complex takes it. GG's. And I think we're gonna still play for 3rd position just to see who is the 3rd best player of this match. Who would have thought? Oh, man. So last round, maybe, if Astronaut wins. Tomix has to win 4 rounds in a row to make it finalist. But right now, Astronaut leads the race. Tomix not with the best transition here. And Tomix actually gets a very good apex on this one. And Tomix is very dangerous if he proceeds or if he continues to play a match. The later it gets in a match, the better he gets. And a 52.64 is also a good time here. And with that, he wins the round. So denying Astronaut for the first time. Next round coming up. Round number 4. Whatever. Yeah, round number 4 it is. Tomix leading again. So Tomix could deny Astro here as well. But Astro getting a good approach there in this part. But he is not really pushing it too much. Oh, but Tomix not with the best approach over the dirt section. Now Astro's leading the race. He only needs one more drift to make it happen. This one is super important and Tomix goes for the attack. Astro with a better approach and Tomix will stay alive with a .69. Astro would have had it, but a very, very evenly distributed round and Tomix denying him again. So who will get that 3rd place? Damn. Last round on this map. And last chance for Astronaut on this map to close it out. Oh, Tomix with a better approach over that transition. And he is in the mix and has more speed over this course of the track. Touches the triangle, not the triangle, the inside of the checkpoint arch. And he is down to P number 2. So Astronaut only has one more part to go. This drift and then the ending, which kind of goes together with the drift. And Astronaut will be the 3rd seeded, the 3rd place player of the Benelux Trackmania Cup. GG. After having a great start into the match, Astronaut takes the bronze medal. Tomix on 4th, Complex gets 2nd, and Aqlx wins it. GG.